In this video, we're going to dive into record gold prices once again, folks. We are heading higher with gold. We're heading higher with silver, it looks like. I got the breakdown for it all for you, folks. And I'll also let you know what's going on in the coin shop, what I am seeing, what I'm hearing from the customers at the shop. So please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I don't think we're going to get there, but we're going to try like heck to get there. So if you're not yet subscribed, please help me out with that. It's absolutely free to subscribe. Let's just get into the video right now. Look, I was on the phone this morning with quite a few different customers on the phone from home. And half of them want to be buying more. Half of them are trying to hold out. I did talk to that guy who had $15,000 in face today of 90% silver. He don't really need to sell, but he kind of wants to, and he really don't want to. So he's just bringing in about $100 every couple of days now, because he's seeing the prices keep going up and up and up. You know, he didn't have no loss for the hurricane. So, I mean, he just needs to, he really wants us to liquidate it, but he's doing it the smart way and not giving up too much. And I told him, you know, I said, there's really no rush to sell right now. He said, yeah, but if the price dips, I'll lose on the back end. And that is true. I mean, that is absolutely true. Going on with the other customers, folks, I'm seeing some buying. Some people have regrets they didn't buy more when it was cheaper. You know, I mean, and that's all we're going to be looking at now. The ones who have been stacking for a while now are going to say, when do I have enough? Do I have enough? I'm not buying until we get a dip. Well, you know, we might not see a significant dip at this point. We might not see it. Is it possible? Anything's possible. Okay, anything is possible at any given time. So I can't come on here and tell you we're going to see a $3, $4 dip in silver, because I don't think that's going to happen. I see more upside potential. And look, I'm not saying this to make anybody go out there and buy more silver or gold. You know, I'm just not saying that way. I got nothing to sell you. All right, I did not create this channel to sell you folks anything. And that was my #1 goal on this channel, is not to try to sell you anything. You know, I'm just letting you guys know what I'm seeing. If you let me know what you're seeing at your local coin shops, or what you're seeing on the Bullion Dealer websites. You know, I did go to one Bullion Dealer website today for 90% silver, folks. You know, I went to Pinbacks. All right, that's where I went to. They always seem to have, not always, but you know, they always seem to have very competitive prices. So what I did for you folks and for this video is the Franklin half dollars. And you buy a full roll, it was $267.80. That was as of 1:51 p.m. at 10:20 on today's date, 10/22/24. If you're watching this video later today, that breaks it down to $13.39 per coin. Their silver quarters were currently at $267.40. There's 40 coins in a row, so currently for each quarter was $668. And the Roosevelt silver dimes was $133.70 roll. There's 50 dimes in a row, and that breaks it down to $267 each. Again, these numbers are going to change because the market is still open. So please be aware of that. This was, again, taken at 1:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Florida time, on October 22nd, 2024. So that was my price when I saw it, if I wanted to order more 90% silver. And it's always good. I've always told everybody, price around before you go to one website. Don't get onto one dealer and thinking they're going to have the best price at all times. Don't work that way. All right, I'm just being very honest with you. I do think Mike and Brian over in Pinbacks are great guys to work with. Nobody's a sponsor of Coin Shop Chris's channel. I have bought one order from them. I had no issues with them. And I just picked one at random. To be honest with you folks, I picked one at random to give them a shout out because I do think they do have competitive prices at this time with their most of the stuff they do sell. So please shop around. I will always say that if you need help, email me. My email will be in the description of every single video. And, you know, I'm willing to help anybody out find the best price. If you're having trouble finding something special, I can try to help you track it down. Where it would be on eBay, would it be at a bullion dealer, wherever it may be, I will help you track your items down that you're looking for. I'm pretty good at tracking items down. You know, some of the times, you know, if it's really rare, sometimes it's really impossible to find. But I don't want to say it's impossible because I have found some pretty cool stuff for the current customers that we have at the coin shop. And I'm able to find the stuff. And they have looked the past couple months and they can't find nothing. They're just not looking in the right places. That's why I always say eBay is a good source. But again, you have to be careful with eBay too, because there are a couple bad sellers out there. And yes, there's some horror stories out there. I'm not going to come on here and say that eBay is the greatest thing since sliced bread, because it's not. All right, I don't believe any company is the best company better than sliced bread. All right, that's not how it works. Everybody makes mistakes, and we have to help the companies that fix their mistakes. And there's a lot of companies that I know that have had mishaps, and I've heard back from you folks. Most of the companies we deal with online do fix their mistakes if they made a mistake. So give them a chance that they made a mistake. If they don't want to correct it, then move on to somebody else. But I did take silver and gold futures price for you folks, and I also did the spot price. So when people, you know, say, why do I always look at the futures price? Well, I'm going to show you why. Because today, there's not that much difference between futures and spot price. As of 1:45 p.m. this afternoon, at October 22nd, 2024, silver's futures price was $35.03. Spot price was $34.80. There's not a lot of difference right now between spot and futures. So I don't know why some people want to, you know, say, why do I only, the reason why I do futures price mostly is that is how we buy and sell at the shop that I work for. Plain and simple. That is the only reason why. Spot price, it's that right now is not a big difference. Sometimes there is a wire spread between futures and spot price. But with the rising cost of silver, this gap's going to probably close a little bit more. And we're going to be probably right on with the futures price pretty soon. And that's saying the same thing for gold. Really, gold's futures price, same time, 1:45 p.m., same date, October 22nd, 2024, in the futures market, gold was $2,759.60. Spot gold was $2,746.90. Again, there is not a big difference at all. What we want to keep an eye out, folks, if your coin shop is buying it at spot and selling it at futures, that is really taking advantage of the seller. I don't mind if someone sells it at spot, you know, has it at spot price and sells it at spot, make their little commission, but don't do one. It's going to either be one or the other. All right, that is how it should be paid out. And when you buy, you know, I see some coin shops will just do spot price when they buy, take a little bit off from the spot price, make the commission that way. Or some shops will do buying at spot, selling at futures, and raise the price even more on top of that. You don't want to deal with a coin shop that does that to you. All right? You just don't. That is why we sell at futures, a little bit more than futures, actually. And we buy at futures, and we also pay more than the futures price. So we have a little bit of a higher price than most coin shops around the area. And it's not by much, okay? Taking 10,000 gold, you're probably looking at an $8 more uptick, but we will also be paying $8 more than anybody else out there. So that is the thing we have to keep an eye out for when you're buying at a coin shop or a flea market. Find out what their spread is. You know, if they can't share with you what their spread is, then maybe that's not the coin shop for you to deal with. I do believe, though, most coin shops, and I'm going to say most coin shops, are good, honest people to deal with. I mean, you know, we see them on this platform too. You know, we see a lot of coin deals on this platform that they're good, honest people. I mean, you know, that's that, you know, and that's how it should be, because we all got to try to stay in business and keep the dollars coming in as far as we can take the dollars. And that's how you keep a business running. Being honest with your customers and being reliable with them and being straightforward with them. And it is not out of the whack to ask your coin dealer what their spreads are, because that way you know they're not taking advantage of you. If you folks have any questions for me, because I know I gave a lot of information in this video, please reach out to me by my email. It will be in the description of this video. I'm always willing to help anybody out there. So please like, share, and subscribe. Until the next video, Coin Shop Chris is out.